Yeah. Lights, camera, action. Jason the building. Yeah.
It's not very often that I will literally lean forward like this in a cinema and be like, what are you doing? But that was literally my entire experience watching this film. It was no. No.
Hey guys, it's Jace. I'm here with Shekinah, my host for today. Shekinah, how's it going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. So we've both seen End of Oak Street, and we both got similar views on the movie. For reference, I took my stepson to go see it, and he's obsessed with dinosaurs. I went to see it, and I wasn't that impressed. What was your thoughts on it?
I think that's the first time in a long time I've left the cinema feeling annoyed. Like, I was so deeply irritated by everything that I saw on screen. I wasn't happy at all. At all.
Yeah, to be fair, to give you some context, I saw your post on End of Oak Street and I resonated with it so much because I agree with you 100%.
Yep.
I was watching it and I was watching it, I was like, I was laughing so hard because it was stupid.
Yes. Very, very stupid. Very, very, very stupid.
I've watched a lot of people shout out to like people like John Campier and other like movie pundits and stuff, and they're saying, "Oh, this movie is amazing." I'm like, are we watching the same movie?
I don't think we watched the same movie because I'm having the same way. I'm watching other people's reviews and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we watched two completely different movies because I didn't feel the same way you're feeling at all.
No, like honestly, I felt like there's several things I want to touch on.
Yeah.
One of the biggest issues that I have with it is the grandfather paradox. Do you know what grandfather paradox is?
I don't know. Enlighten me, educate me.
Okay, a grandfather paradox is if you was to go back in time, right, and kill your father, right?
Yes.
Your father wouldn't be able to meet your mother.
And
therefore,
you won't exist. Yeah.
So therefore, you wouldn't exist to go back in time to kill your mother.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
The grandfather paradox in this movie is the dad saved the mother from being eaten. Spoilers alert.
Spoiler, sorry.
Yeah. The father was there to stop the mother from being eaten by a dinosaur, right? That was able for her to go back in time, call the father, and stop him from being back in time.
Yes.
So therefore, he wouldn't be there to stop her from being eaten.
Thank you very much.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a grandfather paradox. It makes no sense for it to exist because really and truthfully, if that happened, the whole thing is broken. And it's just I
get that. Unless we're in the territory of timelines, like we know how with Marvel it's like different timelines, whatever, but I don't think that there hasn't been an established thing inside this universe that we're seeing, so we have to go off the grandfather paradox as the thing, which would mean that none of this would happen basically. So flawed.
It's heavily flawed. Like, you're correct, 100% correct when you're saying it's either they're on the same timeline, and if they're on the same timeline, then therefore it's a grandfather paradox. If they're not on the same timeline, it's a branch of timeline and it's a completely different story, right? The same thing with the other lady that when they were in the house, right? She saved that old woman with the shotgun. Yeah. If she didn't save that woman with the shotgun, her and the kids would be dead.
Yeah.
So that's another grandfather paradox. I'm just like,
I think it's just one bad decision after another, where it feels like the chain of the story is lost. So they might not realize in the writing process that if one thing happens, that can't happen. If another thing happens, that can't happen. And I think it's just been a huge misconnection of the whole entire story, basically.
I agree 100%. I feel like there's one of the things that you mentioned as well is that the children in there are so the boy left that comfort of his house to go chase after a dog when there's dinosaurs outside.
I think it's just I can't. I think my biggest thing is it seemed like nobody in this thing had any kind of adrenaline. You know, fight or flight. They were just constantly fighting. There wasn't a moment where anyone was like, let me lock in and think about what I'm doing. The boy jumps out, the sister goes after him, doesn't tell the mother, I'm going after the boy. The parents now run out. Like, it was just one, like I said, one string of bad decisions after another. Why is nobody thinking? Oh, you know what? Things are happening, and I've seen all sorts of comments on my content now. But guys, it's the 80s and they don't know what to do in a dinosaur attack. Nobody knows what to do in a dinosaur attack. Axe murderer or dinosaur, you don't want to die. Lock in and move. Like, I don't really understand what that logic, what that line of reasoning is. I don't get it.
Regardless of it was the 80s or not, you're still a human being.
It's fiction.
Right?
Like, I don't know why we're using real life thought for a fictional. Like, you just have to know that when it comes to a thriller, a disaster movie, apocalypse, you know, you lock in and you try and survive however you can. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just like you bunker down. Like, to be fair, and another thing as well, like they were right in front of the time bubble.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
There's a bunch of pterodactyls around there.
Yep.
And they were like, okay, 1. Boy, I wouldn't even get to 3. I would have been
to smack. No, you have no idea. Why? No. Why did he jump on 10? You were counting. It was going 1, 2, bubble, 1, 2, bubble. Why did you jump on the odd number when the bubble had disappeared? The only person with sense was that Jeanette babe. She said, I'm gonna jump, and if I don't make it, all right, but at least I'm trying something.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She did not care. She was in that bubble like straight away. She just jumped out, yo.
If they had all died in that moment, I wouldn't have cared, because that was how can the fear of the unknown scare you more than the dinosaurs that are about to they're literally about to eat you? How can that be less scary than jumping into a bubble? What is that?
Yeah. I just watched this movie. There's so many dumb parts in this movie that made me laugh. So, and it's supposed to be a thriller, and it's supposed to be
that was a thriller. No.
It made me laugh so hard.
Yes.
There was just so many parts in this movie. I was like, really?
It wasn't a joke. No, it was the damn bow and arrow. You know, in an apocalypse disaster movie, when a character's carrying a bow and arrow, they're usually masterful. They're skilled at that thing. The amount of times that boy missed with the bow and arrow, I just said, put this thing down. You cannot do it. It got me so angry. It got me so angry. Like, it's not very often that I will literally lean forward like this in a cinema and be like, what are you doing? But that was literally my entire experience watching this film. It was no.
Yeah, no, I was watching it. I was just like the whole time, and I was literally, and then the bully came and beat up the boy. I was like, you do realize there's dinosaurs around the corner? Like, you can drop this like hard man mentality because there's a dinosaur right next to you.
It was misplaced anger. I will give them, maybe I'll say it's misplaced anger. You're confused, you lost your parents, you've seen him, you need to get your anger out somewhere. But either way, it's stupid. That someone could come and snatch you in this minute and you are worried about beating up someone that hurt your brother. That cannot be your priority right now. That cannot be your priority right now. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there was just so much in this movie. I was just like, I was just like, what is going on? It's not, comparing this to the original Jurassic Park movie. The original Jurassic Park movie that came out in 1994 is 1,000 times better. For me, I felt like the threat in Jurassic Park, right, was, although it's about dinosaurs, I felt the threat. I felt scared. I felt like, oh shit, like
something is going on, and I'm like, this is life or death. Like,
do you know what I mean? In this movie, I was just like, please eat these guys. Please
eat them.
Please
No.
Eat them.
Actually, that's literally, if they had all died, I would have been fine. If they had all died, I would have been fine. Nobody deserved to survive. Not one person deserved to survive. I'm really, really sorry. But how can you... Sorry. I'm not going to keep going here all day. Not one of them deserved to live through that story. I can't.
I mean, what are you doing? Taking a picture, posing up next to dinosaurs having sex?
That bit got me, because I was like, I get trying to like live in the moment. It's funny, haha, but also you could die any second.
You could
Why
get
was
stamped
that
on by by a dinosaur that eats leaves. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think honestly, also my next thing with that is also like at the end of the film, you see that they put the picture up in their house, and it's just like, as the dad, how do you deal with the existential crisis of my family saw me die and I'm back again? Like, how are you dealing with that? Because you put the picture up, but he won't have a memory of that. So it's like, I'm like, my family saw me die, but I'm here. Like, does he not think like, are the kids okay? So don't even get me started on when the moment the dad died and they're like grieving. Anne Hathaway's character Dan is walking in this direction, and the kid's like, "Mom, where are we going? The house is burning." And in that moment, I was like, "Your mother is grieving too. Can you leave this lady alone?" Like, she's the only one who I actually think locked in. She had the gun.
She locked in.
Do you know what I mean? She had the gun. She was the only one with a plan the whole way through. So if the game player, the person that's making all the plans is stunned, you need to give them that time to be stunned. This one is crying. Can you like? Oh my god! Oh my god!
The way I would have slapped the kids, I would have like. Get a grip.
Don't get me started. I think the older sister, I think I realized from the start that she is the kind of person that in an emergency scenario, she's the kind of person that panics everyone around them. So they can't be calm. Those are the worst people in disaster movies. If you panic me whilst we're already panicking, I'm going to slap you because I need to breathe. I need to calm down. And you're in my space going, rah, 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 rah. Like.
I agree. 100%. It's just, it was, this movie to me was, it's not the best of the year.
No, it's not. And I think also the fact that it's a J.J. Abrams production got me confused because like, this can't be the same Star Wars, Star Trek, Lost. J.J. Abrams did that shocked me bad. I said, nah. No, certainly not. How can you?
The only one thing that I have to say that I liked about the movie, and it's redundant, but it's the fact of the dinosaurs had feathers on them. Right?
Okay.
Okay. There's a reason for it because they're saying that dinosaurs are closely related to birds.
Okay. Yeah? So you like the historical accuracy? The historical accuracy
of the dinosaurs having feathers.
Yeah.
Because they are supposed to be related to birds. And that's the only movie I can think of that got it so close to correct. Right?
Okay. That's a good observation. Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing else.
You know what? There was a moment where I thought they were going to get me back. I thought they were going to get me back when they saw the final, what we calling it, the portal, right?
The portal,
it was at the librarian's house. I thought they were cooking something there because you know how the librarian was the one that told Anne Hathaway's character Diane, oh, by the way, the thing in the old lady's garden is prehistoric. It's like 200 million, whatever. Yeah. I was thinking that lady, the librarian, was the one that had accidentally opened these portals. She'd been studying some kind of prehistoric magic of some sort, and she just didn't know how to do it, and she'd be in there struggling. Lo and behold, it was nothing. It was nothing. So I thought that they were leading up to it, like having the, oh my God, it's at the librarian's house as a plot point. Thinking, okay, it means something is happening there, something is coming there. It was really, really, really disappointing to get there and it not mean anything. Like I thought, okay, maybe there's something, but
that's a very good point. More. That's a very strong point. The fact of they introduced this character and the way they introduced her seemed like they was gonna lead up to having more of a story within the movie.
Yeah.
But when you got to see her in the when the time changes, right? It was nothing. It was nothing at all.
Yeah, I was really, really unhappy with that. I was really, really unhappy with that.
So, what is your rating out of 10 for this movie?
This is the lowest I think I'm going to give a film, or I have given a film in a long time. I'm going to go 3. I just don't... I'm going to go 3. Sorry, I'm going 3. I'm going 3 out of 10. Sorry, what would you give it? Am I being harsh?
You know what? I'm way too lenient sometimes. I am really way too lenient.
I'm usually quite lenient. This is my thing. I don't ever make negative reviews on things, by the way. I'm always seeing the positive, but there's no positive here. So I'm going hard with my 3. I'm going hard with my 3. No changing.
All right. So for me, I'm going to... The reason that I'm giving it more than a 3 is because I laughed so hard in this movie.
But you weren't laughing because... You know what? Tell me your rating. Tell me your rating.
I'm gonna have to give it something like a 4.5 out of 10. Because I had enjoyment.
Yes.
Because I had enjoyment, and it's
Yes.
probably misplaced enjoyment because I wasn't supposed to be laughing throughout the whole movie. But like, I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 out of 10. I mean, other than that, I can't give it anything other than that.
You know what? That's okay. Anything, but I was gonna say below 5 is fine. Anything above 5 is ridiculous.
Awful.
Anything above 5 is way too generous. It
lost
has to be
me.
below.
100% lost me when I saw the dinosaurs having sex.
What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Like,
When the
what has this got
dinosaurs
to
were
do
having
with the
sex
plot?
on top of a garage, I was like, "What am I watching?"
It didn't make any. It just didn't make. It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense.
No, it really didn't. It just lost me completely.
Yeah, lost me. The whole thing was a mess to me, anyway. The whole thing was a mess.
Oh, that's cool, man. All right. So once again, I'm here with Shekinah, and yeah, this has been a blast. I really enjoyed having you on.
Thank you for having me.
More than welcome. I've been Jace, your movie guy. Shekinah.
Thank you for watching. If you wanna see more, hear more, follow Jace, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, wherever you find your social media content.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.